Today we're using my movement JACKAL PDW class setup here in Black Ops 6 Season 4. I made an overpowered class setup that you guys can dominate lobbies with. Let's get right into the attachments. For my first attachment for my muzzle, I had the compensator, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of vertical recoil control. I personally love this attachment because it's going to allow you to take those longer range gunfights without any penalties like recoil control problems or any shake. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, we're getting 23% to the recoil gun kick control and then 25% to the vertical recoil control. For my next attachment for my barrel, I had the long barrel, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of damage range. I personally love this attachment just because it's going to give you the maximum amount of damage range that you can possibly get in the barrel category. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, the damage at effective range is 19.1 and the damage on that is 26. And then the damage beyond range is 35.1 and the damage on that is 16. For my next attachment for my underbarrel, I had the Ranger foregrip, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of horizontal recoil control as well as 1 tick of sprinting movement speed. I personally love this attachment because it's going to give you some recoil control as well as sprinting movement speed. It's not going to give you as much recoil control as the vertical foregrip. So if you do decide to take those extreme ranges and you're mainly trying to focus on longer range kills, definitely stick with the vertical foregrip. If you're mainly trying to stick to close to medium range and far range, I wouldn't say extreme range, but far range, you could definitely take those shots off. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, we're getting 10% to the horizontal recoil control as well as 6% to the sprinting movement speed. For my next attachment for my rear grip, I had the ergonomic grip, and this is going to give you 3 ticks of dive to fire speed, 3 ticks of slide to fire speed, 2 ticks of ADS speed, and then 2 ticks of jumping ADS speed. If you guys do slide or dive, you're definitely going to love this attachment because if you do slide or dive, you are going to be picking up your weapon extremely fast as well as ADSing fast. And if you do decide to jump while ADSing, that will increase your ADS speed as well. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, we're getting 15% to the ADS speed, 16% to the jump ADS speed, 55% to the slide to fire speed, and then 55% to the dive to fire speed. For my next attachment for my stock, I had the balance stock, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of aim walking movement speed, 2 ticks of movement speed, 2 ticks of hip fire movement speed, and then 2 ticks of strafing movement speed. I personally love this attachment because it's going to speed up your weapon insanely. You're going to have a fast movement speed as well as whenever you do decide to ADS and move around, which is strafing, you're going to be moving extremely fast. It's going to be very, very hard for the enemies to hit you. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 11% to the movement speed, 16% to the crouch movement speed, and then 12% to the ADS movement speed. Here are all my perks on the screen. For the wild card, make sure you guys are using high roller or perk read so that way you guys can have an extra streak or perk. Here are all my attachments on the screen with these stats. I was trying to level up as fast as I could before I had to upload, just so that way I could get that new the new burst pistol mod on the channel. I'm very close to it, so it will probably be within tomorrow or the next day. So if you guys are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Chat at all? About what? Would he become a photographer? I know why he got the camera. He's gonna do toy reviews. Dude, if I saw him do that, I would laugh my ass off. I'm gonna throw my C4 24/7. That's why I'm using a jackal. Because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of using poopy guns. I know. Dude, I just saw him throw a stun too right when you said that. I'm getting sick and tired of getting pooped on while I'm using poopy guns, so now I'm just going to use the jackal and absolutely crush him. Behind a wall, by the way.
lockdown. Hostiles have captured the hard point. They've taken the lead. Hard point identified.
Electronic countermeasures active.
Hard point is secure.
Why am I getting like blood on my screen when I'm not even getting shot at?
Reporting power reserve 50%.
Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down.
You two need to go and play a different game because you two are fucking ass.
Counter UAV terminating ECM operation.
Double teaming and still not winning the gunfight. Skill issue.
UAV MTL 50%.
Hard point is secure.
Yeah, I can't dodge IRL for those.
Timeline expired. UAV
Establishing score streak.
Dude, there's no way I can't punch this fucking stupid boy.
Hard point is secure.
I have a war machine in my hands.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point locked down.
I would say with that gun, honestly, just take whatever. That's what I did because that thing is horrendous. I don't even know what they were thinking when they made that gun.
Secure.
There was a reason it wasn't in BO4 and they kept it in zombies because that thing was horrible.
Hard point locked down.
Calling in score streak. Operator establishing score streak.
deploying ECM. UAV established overhead.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Counter UAV 50%
Calling in
fuel
score
remaining.
streak.
Hostiles reclaiming the lead.
Operator establishing score streak.
Hard point identified.
Why are you there and why is teammate pushing by and not doing shit?
Fire. Poker exiting AO.
That's what pisses me off with this game.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point is
They had
active.
skill-based matchmaking, but put the worst teammates in my team every single time. I don't understand it.
Hard point locked down.
Trust is a love language. Let me introduce the next
We're winning.
token.
Keep it up.
And I am just stacking these counters and UAVs right on their forehead.
My mind.
Falling behind, Crimson.
Destroyed. Calling in score streak.
Cranking it.
Operator establishing score streak.
And you're just sitting in your spawn.
We have eyes on.
Incoming lethal. Tactical incoming.
Cloaker MTL 50%
Enemy
UAV makes timeline 50% expense.
Hard point located.
Ooh, I literally punched him and didn't get no hit marker or anything. That's ridiculous.
UAV inbound.
Cloaker killing music. Headed home.
Hard point active.
Dude, whatever that kid's using is so weak. Oh my god. His Marine was so ass unless he just wasn't hitting his shots at all.
DXD in your AO.
That man hit markered me twice while I was red screen.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Oh my god, let's lay in every single corner. Because we love moving in a Call of Duty.
Hard point locked down. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point is secure. Hard point identified.
There's no way, like, there's no way you got a headshot on me in that gunfight.
Hard point is active. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Cloaker reporting power reserve 50%. UAV fuel check 50%.
Hard point locked down.
Counter UAV terminating ECM operation. Flying on fumes. UAV returning to base.
Weren't these teammates even sitting on the hill? What are you doing? You absolute donut.
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint located.
Counter UAV 50% fuel.
Hostiles captured the hardpoint.
Thank you for the free harp, dumbass.
Calling in
Hardpoint
force.
locked down.
Incoming lethal.
Hardpoint active.
UAV mission timeline 50% expended.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Designating
Bunker killing music. Headed home.
Hardpoint is secure.
Look at you morons.
Mission timeline expired. UAV RTO.
Oh my god, he just got the worst revenge spawns ever. If my teammate didn't kill him, he was dead either way.
how unexpected.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified.
I see you. Tactical incoming.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down.
Operator establishing course.
UAV in the turn. We have eyes on.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
ENTL 50%. Check.
Operator establishing course.
Position. Deploying ETL.
Incoming lethal. Will you win the game?
Oh no, what happened? What happened?
Calling in
Oh, I was like, I just got another war machine. I got a harp. All of them are leaving. This is what happens when you use a fucking meta gun. Yeah.
force.
It's almost like, why was I using all those other guns?
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down.
Bunker above.
Wow, this game actually becomes semi-enjoyable when you use a fucking metal gun.
UAV established overhead.
Luckily, none of these kids pulled out a metal gun. So it makes it even funner.
Hardpoint is secure.
Or even better.
UAV fuel tank.
We're winning. Keep it that way.
UAV terminating EM operation.
Operator
Hardpoint
establishing course.
identified.
Electronic countermeasure active.
Calling in force.
UAV in the turn. We have eyes on.
Designating
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint
It
locked
wasn't
down.
even shooting at him, but alright, I'll take that free extra kill.
Bunker MTL 50% check. UAV NTL 50% check.
as I say.
Well, he was most definitely not good because when I killed his teammate, he didn't even look at me.
Killing music. Headed home.
Get me eyes in the sky.
Flying on fume. UAV returning to
Hold the line, Jimmy. It's ours to lose.
You, Joseph. And they found you amusing. Is to see a hero fail, fall.
Hardpoint located.
Oh no, two left. They all left.
Must play fair.
They don't like the meta guns. But that's how I feel every game using those dog shit guns.
Sentry turret operational. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint is secure.
There we go. Double win.